The current poor state of roads in the country may not be addressed anytime soon, as there is a present back and forth with the contractors on the one hand and the Works Minister, who has introduced new stringent policies in recent weeks, on the other. Notable of these policies by David Umahi is one demanding that contractors sign new agreements with new terms, failure of which will result in the termination of the contract altogether. But the contractors are far from pleased with the new policy direction of the Works Ministry. This group of contractors says that particular policy on new contract signing runs foul of the Procurement Act.
Any change of terms of existing contracts must follow due process. Termination of contract by the ministry due to its inability to fund projects contradicts the provision of Clause 68 of the ministry's standard conditions of contract that makes the ministry inability to meet its payment obligation a breach of contract and a ground for termination by the contractor.
The group of contractors says the Nigerian government is responsible for the delay in the completion of projects and not the contractors.
The problem with major construction work is the funding by government. We are aware that most of the projects awarded 10, 15 years ago are still ongoing because of poor funding, because of inadequate funding, because of delayed payment of certified works. If you award me a contract, you should fund me. And the much I can do is the much you are funding me. And of course, if you budget and fund me appropriately, I will deliver.
Members of the Federation of Construction Industry who say they have initiated several engagements with the minister in a bid to prevent a total collapse of the construction industry say feedback is still being awaited. Godfrey Eshamoge, Arise News.